Hi there chaps, and welcome back to the channel. So this video is a little bit of a rant and unbridled rage, I would say, as I was playing Battlefield 5 last night by myself and I was just getting infuriated with so many of the in-game mechanics, the game itself. It was just boggling my mind how angry I was getting. Now, don't get me wrong, I play Battlefield all the time with my mates and I love it, but when I play it by myself, I think the things that are wrong with the game really come to focus in my mind. And I was just losing it. And I think a lot of people will be sharing the same opinions as I do, but I'd be interested to hear those thoughts in the comments. But the one thing that was getting me the most annoyed was the unbalanced maps in the game. I was playing on Operation Underground and it was on Breakthrough and we were on the first set of objectives. Has anyone actually got past those first set of objectives? Because I can literally count probably on the palm of my hand, or the fingers on my single hand even, sorry for that slip up, how many times I've actually managed to push through on Operation Underground when playing Attack on Breakthrough. It's almost never, and it isn't exclusive to Operation Underground either. Our Margin Encampment comes to mind here. I mean, I don't know what loony bin thought it would be a great idea to literally have 3 or 4 narrow corridors on the first set of attacking objectives on that one. It's literally got the most unskilled players lying down with LMGs just proceeding just spray you up with bullets, and it's so frustrating, some of the map design in this game. But then sometimes what's even more annoying is sometimes the maps are fantastic. Like Arras is probably one of my favourite maps in this game. It's so good, it's well balanced, it looks amazing. Yet you get some maps like the ones I've just listed that are just ridiculously unbalanced. And then another thing I've noticed that really gets on my nerves in this game is the whole team system, everything about it. The teams are so rarely balanced. Like, either I'm getting completely slapped around by the enemy team, taking, dick all left and right, or I'm just completely steamrolling the other team, which is more frequent in all honesty, without tooting my own trumpet. That happens more because we have a coordinated squad and it goes quite well. But by the grace of God, sometimes we get a competitive lobby and it's fantastic. It's great. Until you get to about 3 or 4 matches in, the lobby starts emptying and it doesn't populate. Now, admittedly, it's better for Breakthrough when it comes to populating lobbies. But if you want to play any other game mode like Frontlines or Domination or Rush, you give it 3 games and those lobbies are down from 32 players down all the way to like 16 players down to 10 players, and it's basically pointless. You have to go and find another lobby and you get in that lobby and it's not competitive anymore, and it's just so frustrating. I just don't understand why they can't have a system where they can put people into one big lobby. Because I go onto the Frontlines menu, you have a look, and there's like 3 lobbies filled with 16 players. Now, maybe people are picking certain lobbies because of server browser, and I get that, and it's probably just a problem with not people playing the game at the moment. But it does get on my nerves, the whole team system with the team balancing and the fact that the lobbies just don't stay populated that long for. The number one problem that has been driving me up the wall with Battlefield 5 over the last 3-4 weeks is the spawn system. So some might be saying, oh, that's just trivial, like, get used to it. Well, if you play Battlefield 5 maybe once or twice on the weekend or whatever, it probably doesn't get on your nerves that much. But the amount of times I try and spawn on my squad mate and I get this like a years long animation like zooming me in. Can't spawn. Year-long animation, zooming me back out again. I zoom back in again. Nothing's happening. I'm back out again. And then he's died, and I've literally just wasted 20-30 seconds of my life with my dick in my hand trying to spawn in, doing nothing for the team. And it's like, fantastic. That was really fun gameplay. Thank you for that one. And I know it sounds petty, but like in Battlefield 4, you could literally just spawn on your teammate, and if you got mowed down, okay, fine, but at least you were in and you had a chance to play the game. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here, just zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, and it's just so boring, and I just don't understand. Maybe for balancing reasons, but they've already screwed the balancing with the team system. The teams are never balanced, so I don't understand why that's suddenly a big problem. So that's one thing that annoys me. I was also playing the other day, and I've said this before in previous videos, but it's the tank meta. the tank meta in this game is the campiest thing I've ever seen, and I actually hate the players that camp in the tanks, but to some extent I actually can't blame them, because the tanks are designed in this game to be really campy. They're really slow, they're bullet sponges, so they're designed to be sat back. The optimal way to play the tanks is to sit back and just snipe at people. And also you've got the system where you have to go and reload for ammo, and they're all, the ammo stations are always back at spawns or like in campy places, and it just encourages people not to use the tanks in objective play where fundamentally they're supposed to be used, which really doesn't help with the balancing problems as well, because on some maps as an attacking team you're given a tank to attack with, and then if you don't attack with that tank, it makes the attack so hard. Al Sudan breakthrough rings bells here again. If you don't have your tanks helping you push up on some of these breakthrough objectives, you're really going to have a tough time doing anything, and the tanks just are optimized to be campy. So as much as I hate the players, it's the tanks themselves that I guess are the problem, and I guess you do have to at the same time go for some kind of realism with Battlefield. A lot of people play Battlefield for the realism, but I don't know, I think they've just gone a little bit too far to the point where it does really impact gameplay, and it's not just happens once or twice. The amount of times I've just seen a Tiger sit back and just snipe people with his cannons is, it's just ridiculous. Another thing this is quite a long list. Apologies for kind of a little bit of unbridled rage, but I do think people will probably be sharing their frustrations. And I do want to reiterate, I do love Battlefield as a game still, but there are some fundamental issues with the game that do hinder my experience on it. And the next point is the time to kill, and specifically how this equates to what weapons I can choose. The problem is the time to kill is that touch too long, meaning all the standard guns with 30 bullets in, you can only realistically kill 2 or 3 enemies at a push before you have to reload. So as soon as that 4th enemy comes around the corner, you're screwed. So that means if you want to have a game with high kills and getting multi-kills, you're really going to have to choose guns with those extended mags attachments like the Suomi, anything with over 50 bullets plus, or the Lewis gun or something like that, to allow you to kill multiple enemies in a short space of time. At least in my opinion, I think I might get some disagreement on this one, but I think if I really want to get some good gameplay in with some good multi-kills, I need to be using guns that have over 50 bullets in them. Otherwise, there just simply isn't enough bullets to deal with loads of enemies when they come around you in Battlefield 5. And it is really disappointing that I have to limit my choices of guns purely on the factor of how many bullets are in the magazine. I think there should be a lot more that goes into picking your gun than just how many bullets are in it. But unfortunately for Battlefield 5's case, and at least as I said, all my opinion, but I think you do need to be going for those guns with over 50 bullets in it if you want a modicum of success and some high kill gameplays. But I know I'm going to get a lot of comeback on that one, I think. And the final thing that annoys me, and it is a little bit pernickety, but it's the vaulting system. Literally most of the time it does work, but sometimes it feels like my soldier has literally just dropped his pants and decided to go for a shit. Like, he just doesn't want to move. Like, I'm vaulting over. It's not going through the window. And it's usually in the most intense situations when I'm trying to get to cover, and he's just not doing it, and I die. And I know this isn't just happening to me because I've killed people as they're trying to get through the window, and this guy is just like spazzing out trying to get in, and it's just like, oh, come on, surely there should be a better vaulting system, although it does work a fair amount of the time. So I don't know, I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether you think these are legitimate issues and gripes with the game, or whether I'm just being a whiny little bitch. But if you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe. We do everything Battlefield on this channel, so if you're a Battlefield fan, this could be the channel for you. Thanks for listening and watching. As always, have a great day and peace out.